If you're still looking for spine-chilling events to get ready for the Halloween spirit, you don't have to look any further than what's right outside your door. Nothing is quite as haunting as the history in Philadelphia. Here to tell us more about it, Grim Philly Walking Tours. We have CEO and tour guide Britnee Smith with us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so this is really cool because I feel like Philly itself kind of already a haunted setting, but your tours kind of bring us through it. Talk a little bit about the daytime tours.
So our daytime tour is the Revolution and Founding Fathers Walking Tour. It starts right outside the Independence Visitor Center. You walk by all the major historic sites that the Historic District is known for. Independence Hall, Liberty Bell, Franklin House. So all the major spots are covered on the walking tour. It's family friendly, so you can bring your kids out as well.
But it doesn't just have to be tourists. Like it can be people from here. Because I'll be honest, I've never done one of those tours.
The amount of people who have been on my tours over the years that I've done it, who are from the area and have lived 10 minutes away from where the tours are and are like, I didn't know this was here, or I've never done this, is extremely common. I always say that the place you're like closest to is the place that you least explore because you kind of just like, you'll do it eventually.
Right, exactly. You kind of see all the lines and stuff and you're like, Okay, so now you are dressed for Halloween. Let's talk about the spookier tours, maybe the nighttime kind of tours.
So our Dark Adult Philly tour is our night tour. It was our flagship tour. It's what we got started with. So I've been doing that one for 13 years. So that's also in the Historic District. We also start right outside the Visitor Center, but you're going to have different stories on the night tour. It's definitely for an older audience. We say about 15 and up or adults, but you walk around and there's going to be more stories with your ghost and your bank robbery and grave robbing, you know, some vampire mythology, you know, some prostitution, all of it.
Prostitution. But you know, it's interesting because when you think about some of these old cities in the U.S., you know, you think of like Boston and they've got plenty of ghost tours. You think about New Orleans, you think about Charleston, they've got all of these ghost tours. Philadelphia probably should be the spot for ghost tours. We're like the oldest city. You know what I mean?
Yes, we're definitely, and we are ranked as well. So here in Philadelphia, since we started, we've been the #1 ghost tour on TripAdvisor, right? On TripAdvisor this year for 2025. Our day tour, the Revolution and Founding Fathers, that's #4 for history and cultural tours on TripAdvisor. And the Dark Adult Philly tour is on the top 10 all activities best of best TripAdvisor in the United States. So
that's awesome. Congrats.
Thank you.
So tell like a snippet of a story.
So there is the Ghost Bride of the City Tavern.
Stop. Tell me about it. Tell me about her.
Supposedly after the elites had moved on, it became very popular for weddings. And so the night before the wedding was supposed to take place, the groom and all of his grooms are down the bar area. They're all drinking, having a good time, of course. Bride and her bridal party are up on the top floor. They're trying on the gowns, laying out the decorations, making sure everything's good for the big day. And of course, this gown, it's a full ballroom gown style dress,
that's how
long train in the back of it. And so the story goes that somebody knocked over a candle. It landed on the train of the bride's dress, went right up. She's on fire, so obviously the bridesmaids are panicking. I mean, it's a little worse than spilling red wine on the dress. I mean, they're
which
panicking.
is what happens nowadays,
Right? So by the time the men down the bottom floor who have been drinking understand what's going on up on that top floor, the fire had already spread to the stairwell. And so, according to the local legend, this is the fire that burns down the City Tavern and kills the bride and her bridal party.
Wow. That's a really interesting one, and I'm sure she's haunting somewhere because that is no way to go.
No.
Okay, so you guys have a podcast.
We do.
Talk a little bit about your podcast and where people can find it.
Yeah, so the podcast is available on Spotify and iTunes. There's a link on our website. You can go to grimphilly.com. The podcast talks all types of grim history, not just Philly, all over, but we also can do more in-depth episodes. We have a special on the Ben Franklin. We also have specials on the Jersey Devil legend. So
oh my gosh, I love the Jersey Devil.
It's a popular one. So
nothing spooky about Ben Franklin though. So let's leave him out of the spooky, but Jersey Devil.
Jersey Devil. So there's true crime. We kind of cover everything, and we are able to bring in a bunch of our tour guides as well on those episodes because our tour guides are fantastic.
I'm sure very knowledgeable. Where can people go for more info?
grimphilly.com is the best place to go for this.
Oh, that's so fun. All right, thank you so much, Britney, for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much. Thank you.